He's stingy with his compliments.
She looks better with her clothes on.
In fact, he's just plain stingy.
He carries around a $100 bill, and he never spends it.
So we found her a sweet-talking blind date.
Thought to myself, you know, a nice set of wheels, and I wasn't talking about her car. Gave her a squeeze, make sure everything was real, and went on our way. So the best dish wasn't on the menu, it was sitting across from me.
After his blind date,
What happened to the rest of your skirt?
gets a taste of the good life.
So you finally broke that 100.
Will they stay together or have a change of heart?
Welcome to Change of Heart. This is a show where couples who've reached a crossroads in their relationship voluntarily go on one blind date with someone new. We're going to meet their dates later, but first let's meet our couple. Now, they've known each other for 2 years and been dating for the past 6 months. He drives a limousine and she works for Federal Express. Now, when they met, she decided she absolutely, positively had to be there overnight. Please welcome Matt Ashburn and Trina Casey. Now, you're both here on the show today because you both feel that you've not been getting the goods lately. But Matt, let's start with you. Let's talk about one of those overnighters, one of those romantic moments.
We had a great romantic moment. I met her at a hotel, and we right away proceeded right to the jacuzzi. The jacuzzi was hot and steaming. I looked right over at her, and she's just glowing, beautiful. And so the next 24 hours was the most amazing time. We had a great time together.
So you were off to a rocking start. Good. And Trina, when you have problems, can you bring them to Matt?
Oh, absolutely. He's like the shoulder to cry on. He makes me laugh. He's just really, really, really sweet. He's a good listener.
Mm-hmm. Now, but Trina, are there some times that maybe you don't want Matt to make you laugh or be like that?
Yes, especially in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah? What's going on there that he's making you laugh?
He's a little goofy. Sometimes he makes jokes and just, you know,
I like to have a good time.
Passes gas.
Oh, that's your idea of having a good time, is it?
Exactly. You know what? It's just I go for the moment.
It's
so
a total,
if it's there, I'm going to let it rip.
Turn off. It's a complete
That's good to know.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, Matt, let's talk about your physical attraction to Trina. What's that like?
She's a gorgeous lady, but she's a little voluptuous. And,
Voluptuous? This is voluptuous? I mean, it's...
yeah, she's got a great figure. But I do like a girl that's a little thinner. And, and I'll tell you, she looks good, but she looks better with her clothes on.
Oh.
I look better with my clothes on, huh?
All right, Trina, let me ask you this. If he's not real giving in the bedroom, what about when you guys go out? What's he like then?
Not too giving there either.
No.
He carries around a $100 bill. Mm-hmm. So, and he never spends it. So he's all flash,
That's
no cash.
Not true.
We go
You always
to
gotta have
park.
money.
We can't park because he got this $100 bill. Who breaks a $100 bill to park? So I end up, all these little things add up. So I end up paying.
And so you end up, because you got the loose change.
Right,
At the end of the day, we'll always somehow I go, what, I need $25 for the date.
Yeah,
whatever it was. I just get it back to her.
All right, Matt, how does Trina spend her time when she's not spending it with you?
Well, she sleeps with gay men.
What do you mean, sleeps with them?
She'll go out on a Saturday night with a couple of her friends. They'll end up at the end of the night sleeping together.
No, not sleeping together in that
And then the next day, she's telling me how erotic it was.
Well, no, listen.
I don't want it to happen anymore.
Wait, let her explain. Are they just bed buddies, or what's going on there?
No. Okay, first of all, they're gay men. They don't really want me. They've got great bodies. They look good.
And it's erotic.
And it's erotic in that sense.
To her.
To me, but nothing's going to happen because I'm just sleeping there. And, we go out and we party. I'm tired. And I just crash.
Trina, does Matt make you feel special? What about that?
Well, he cares more about his surfboard than he does me. He takes me for granted.
Surfboard's pretty important to you?
The surfboard is important to me.
He knows the tides. He knows everything, but he doesn't know my birthday.
Oh. That's a little harsh, man.
When's my birthday?
But you know what? The surfing
When's your birthday?
When's my birthday?
I don't know her birthday.
That's what I thought. Uh-huh.
But I'll have a present on that day.
Oh, I'm sure you will. Trina, at this point, tell us why you thought this was a good time to come on the show and date another guy.
Well, there's just certain areas in our relationship where I feel like, I need more passion. And I'm thinking if I went out with somebody, more passionate, me and Matthew might just end up being friends,
Okay, well, we'll see if we found that passion that you were looking for. Obviously, it seems that Matt and Trina have some problems to iron out here. Now, when we come back, we get to meet the people that they dated, and we'll find out if they'll stay together or have a change of heart. So stay here. All right, welcome back. We are here with Matt and Trina. Now, Matt says that Trina's too full-figured and too full of herself. So we set him up with a slender model who, when it comes to compliments, thinks it's better to give than it is to receive. Please welcome Shira Smith. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Trina, you have any compliments for Shira?
What happened to the rest of your skirt? Where's that heading?
Upward.
Just a slight split.
Just a slight split. Yeah, exactly.
Sexy
too long.
split.
Matt, what went through your head the first time you saw her?
Well, I'll tell you, the first time I saw her, I was just blown away. The beauty is awesome. And she's got a great figure, slender. She's got a great rear end.
So those are the important things for you.
Definitely.
I thought you didn't like voluptuous women.
She's not voluptuous.
Talking about her rear end and everything, but
Yeah, but not
It's just
overdone, I
right.
guess. Yeah,
It looks
exactly.
good.
So, geez, Matt, it sounds like there was nothing missing.
Well, maybe her underwear.
What? They were missing?
Maybe so. I got a chance to do a little feel and went around to the rear end, and there was no underwear lines.
Smooth sailing at that point.
Exactly.
All right. Trina, on a first date, would you ever go out like that?
no, absolutely not. I mean, you know, you have to be a little conservative.
Okay.
Just don't throw it all out there.
All right, Shira, how did Matt look to you when you guys finally met?
Matt looked like he just stepped off the set of a beach soap opera. He looked wonderful, great blue eyes. Tried to check out his body, but he had baggy pants on.
So you couldn't really tell what was going on there.
No, I couldn't.
But Matt, could you tell, though, that Shira was sort of, definitely checking you out there and liking what you saw?
Oh, definitely. When we first met, the first thing out of her mouth was, "Wow, you're cute. We're gonna have a great time today." So right there.
So no holding back any compliments or anything?
Not at all. I was stoked.
Now, Shira, did you give Matt anything else besides compliments?
Yes, I did. I gave him, it was a bag, Victoria's Secret bag, and it had several cans of energy drink in it, just to make sure he had enough energy for the date.
Energy drink.
Did you buy it?
You want to make sure
him
he
a
can
gift?
keep up.
You bought him a gift?
Energy drink she bought him. Yeah, she wanted to keep him charged
I was
up.
up for the date. I was up. I didn't even need the drink.
Shira, we heard that Trina talk about Matt loving surfing. Is that what you guys did on your date?
Well, we did go to the beach, but it was a little cold that day to go surfing. But he did talk about his passion for surfing, and hopefully one day he'll give me a lesson.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna happen. I think
You really
so.
would go surfing. You just don't seem like the surfing type.
I have a wide range of things I do.
Okay.
I think she's up for it.
Matt, what did you learn about Shira then when you guys were hanging out?
Well, I learned that she's an international model, and she doesn't have an ego trip. And
I don't
she's
have an ego trip either.
okay. She's a Southern girl, and she knows how to treat a man, for sure.
Southern hospitality.
And I've kind of got to that point to where California women, I just don't enjoy them anymore.
Getting a little jaded.
Yeah.
And Trina, where are you from?
I'm from California, San Diego.
Okay.
So you telling me you don't enjoy me anymore?
It's not that I don't enjoy you anymore. I still enjoy you, but in different ways.
Shira? Shira, Trina was complaining earlier that Matt was all flash, no cash. What about your situation when you were out with him?
Oh my. He took me to the most amazing restaurant, very posh restaurant in Brentwood. And
You took
we
her to
had-
Brentwood?
Yep.
You never take me to Brentwood.
Very nice, expensive area.
Yeah, so we had lobster, calamari,
Lobster?
Dover, filet mignon, wonderful meal.
We had an assortment of meats. A friend of mine's a chef, and he just brought out the works for us.
So you finally broke that 100, I see.
I did. And some.
So, Trina, this doesn't sound like a typical date then.
No. We're talking McDonald's drive-through, Jack in the
come
Box.
on.
No.
Never been to McDonald's. She's
right.
fibbing.
Matt, while Shira was enjoying all this feast that was out there, what were you doing?
Well, I was enjoying her skirt that she had on. She had this great outfit on, and it had a zipper in the front. And the whole time I'm thinking to myself, man, I'd love to just unzip that zipper. I would.
Well, Matt, sounds like you were enjoying yourself. Anything that bothered you about the date?
The one thing is her living arrangements. She lives in a guest house, and the family, I guess, told her that she couldn't have any guests over. So I think.
What were you gonna do?
Well,
What
for
were you
the
planning
future,
to do?
for the future,
For the future.
we're just gonna have to go back to
Okay.
my house.
Oh, I see. Shira, after all that food, it was a big feast. Did you feel like kicking back at that point, or what?
Oh, no. After that, we went dancing, and Matt's pretty confident. He was dancing outside the club, and he even gave me a massage.
He gave you a massage?
I had to loosen her up just a little bit before we went inside.
Oh, this was outside before
this
you
was
even got
outside.
in. Did you ever make it to the dance floor, Matt?
Yeah, we did, and that was a perfect chance for me. She, in a good social setting, her eyes were on me. Unlike when we go out, Trina likes to be very social and is hitting the whole crowd.
Right.
And
I
then,
like to see who I'm talking to, what my environment.
besides who she's with.
Nah. Well.
And once
he
we
needs
did
to
get out
stand
there,
on his own. You know, I need a man to stand on his own. You know.
I stood just fine. But it gave me a chance to kind of touch the whole package. You know, when you're on the dance floor, it's a very erotic situation.
Sure.
And I was all hands.
And how long did this go on? How long were you guys together?
We spent about 8 hours together.
Totally, yeah.
Totally. And, you know, that kind of awkward kiss moment came in the very end. And I kind of played the nice guy. I did. I played the nice guy, so I went for the hug and the kiss.
He was a gentleman.
And just as I was pulling back, Shira leaned over to give me a kiss on the lips. And I blew it. I just did not kiss her back. So I was a little nervous, you know, so I grabbed her again, gave her a kiss on the cheek and a hug, and off we went.
And that's how it ended. Okay.
That was a good, nice guy.
Okay. Will Shira's kiss be enough to give Matt a change of heart? We're going to find out later. Next, though, we get to meet the man that Trina dated, and we'll hear all about that date, so stay here. Shira, and now we're going to meet the man that Trina dated. Now, let's look at the numbers on Matt first. Trina says he carries 100 but won't spend it, would rather hang 10 than hang with her, and scores a big fat 0 in the bedroom. So, we set her up with an Italian stallion who can't surf, but he does know how to make waves on a waterbed. Please welcome Nick Tremblay. Hey, Nick. Good to see you. First impression, what do you think of Nick?
Well, it looks like he's doing a good job at the Goodfellas. And surfing terms, probably fish out of water. And what's up with this blonde streak? You doing some streaks there? You trying to be a little more Cali-like?
I'm just too fast for you to handle, Holmes. That's all it is. That's it.
Yeah, you got some fast streaks.
I guess more importantly, though, Trina, does Nick's look do it for you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I thought he was very, very attractive. He kind of reminds me of older Matt LeBlanc from Friends, you know?
Older Matt LeBlanc, about 10 years older?
Nick, where was Trina when you first saw her?
She was across the street, getting out of the car, and I thought to myself, you know, a nice set of wheels, and I wasn't talking about her car.
Right,
So, she had muscular legs, a tight body, so she walked across the street, I gave her a squeeze to make sure everything was real, and we were on our way.
Mr. One-liner right here.
Trina, was Nick a gentleman when you hooked up?
Absolutely. I mean, from the moment we met, he guided me away from the curb, opened the doors, you know, pulled out the chair, and he ordered for me. He just was just very classy.
What are the other differences between the two of them, Trina?
Well, you know, he's a lot more mature than Matt. You know.
Well, he's got about 15 on me, so.
Well, you know, sometimes.
I'll give him that.
You know, age is a very good thing. He's very generous.
Mature, generous?
Yeah, and he's going to make somebody a really good husband.
I'll tell you, when we had lunch, though, the best dish wasn't on the menu. It was sitting across from me, I'll tell you.
I guess it's a good bet you guys didn't go surfing after lunch.
Oh, no, not at all. Matter of fact, he suggested we go shopping, which was a very pleasant surprise for me. He loves to shop.
Yeah.
He's got really great taste in women's clothing and in the
What about
ensemble.
men's clothing?
Men's clothing. I mean, no, he looks great
not
what
obvious,
he's wearing. He looked really nice.
Nick, one of the things Matt was complaining about was Trina's too voluptuous. Do you think that's a problem?
It's kind of like blaming a Corvette for being too fast, you know what I'm saying?
It's all how it feels when you wrap around it.
No, she had a great body. I mean, when we were shopping, you know, she was trying on some form-fitting clothes, and I was busy checking out her ass, so.
Trina, is Nick kind of touchy-feely pretty much all the way around?
Yes, he's got really good hands. He gave me kind of
How
a massage.
good are those hands?
They're very good.
You'll never find out.
He gave me a massage, and, you know, kind of...
You were getting a massage, yeah?
He gave me a little massage, and, you know, and you just kind of those hands you didn't want to pull away from.
We joke.
Now, Trina, so far, so good. Everything sounds too good to be true. Anything that was negative about the date?
Well, later on, we went salsa dancing, we went dinner and stuff, and Nick told me he could salsa dance, but he kind of had a style that was unfamiliar to me, so...
It was kind of like the movie, Dance With Me with Vanessa Williams and Cheyenne, you know. They had different styles, but in the end, they hooked up, you know, so I thought there was still a chance for us.
Still some potential. That didn't get in the way.
I enjoyed watching her, you know. I mean, I wanted to grab her butt, but I held off.
So, Nick, I guess it was good that you held back a little bit, but
Right.
what about at least get a kiss in there somewhere, or what?
Well, she saw two people kissing on a dance floor, and she thought it was kind of gross, so I figured that wasn't the route to go, you know. So I
Not
said,
a good place for that, right?
I'm serious. So I said, well, we're not going to go that route. So as I was walking her off the dance floor, she was sweating a little bit. She worked up a sweat, and I had my hand on her neck, and some of the sweat kind of got on my fingers. So I licked my fingers. It tasted like roses. So. So I bought her, you know.
Hey, Matt, are you aware that her sweat is like roses?
No, I didn't know that.
Like
Okay, so
roses.
that might be a little salty.
That's why we're talking about the bedroom.
Right.
It was sweet roses.
So, Nick, overall, the date was what?
I bought her, it was an A+, I'd say. I
A+?
bought her some roses, yeah. And I gave her a kiss.
All right, very good. He gives it an A+.
By the book.
Will Matt and Trina have a change of heart? That's the last question. Now, during the break, they're going to make their decision. We'll find out what they decide when we come back, so stay here. Truth, because during the break, Matt and Trina each made a final decision about the future of their relationship, and there's no turning back. Will they stay together, or have they had a change of heart? Now, you guys came on the show because you said the relationship was missing some passion, and maybe you guys were better off as friends, so that's what we wanted to find out. Matt, we're going to start with you. You said you wanted somebody that wasn't going to share their bed with a gay man, because that was a little bit of a problem.
Yep.
And maybe somebody that was a little thinner, not so voluptuous, as you said. So we hooked you up with Shira. You guys had a really big gourmet feast. You gave her a massage. You guys did some dancing. You ended the night with a kiss. What's your decision? Stay together or change of heart?
Well, I'm going to have to say, stay together.
Stay together? Shira, sorry things didn't work out for you. And Matt, what about the date made you want to stay together?
Well, Shira is a beautiful lady, but I have a long history with Trina. And, you know, she's a little voluptuous, and the gay thing, we're working that out. But she is a gorgeous lady inside and out.
Okay, well, there's your reasons. All right, Trina, your turn now. Now, Trina, you said you wanted somebody that would be sensitive in the bedroom, somebody that was going to be generous with the cash in their pocket, somebody that wasn't going to choose surfing over spending time with you, that was for sure. We hooked you up with Nick. You guys went shopping. He gave you a massage. You guys did some salsa dancing, and he tasted that rose, sweet sweat love of yours. Matt does want to stay together, but it is your decision. What do you say?
Well, we need to work on the salsa dancing a little bit, but, you know, I can teach him.
Okay.
So I'm going to have a change of heart.
Change of heart. Okay. Nick, does that work for you?
All right.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Whenever the lessons are starting, I'm ready to go.
And Trina, what was it about the date that gave you the change of heart?
Well, he just was, more mature, just really a man, very, very passionate. And, he had some good moves, even though, we weren't moving together at first.
Okay, so those are the things that you were looking for. And, maybe coming on the show, Matt, you and Trina found that maybe the relationship was better a friendship than a serious romantic relationship anyway. All right, well, good luck with your relationship. Matt, I'm sure there's somebody better suited for you. Good luck finding that person. And that is our show for today. Thanks to Shira and Matt. And good luck to Trina and Nick. We'll see you next time here on Change of Heart.